Brothers and sisters, welcome to yet another exciting video from us, and definitely we are celebrating Africa this time around. Well, before we get into the news, please like the video, share the video even before you finish watching it, and definitely subscribe. So guys, imagine what is happening in the AES. So Niger has just received a delegation from Brics. Is this a move for Niger to join Brics? What does this mean?
The whole of EES.
Oh my goodness, we want to delve more into this.
Remember, this January we saw Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, UAE joining the AES, right? Because Argentina said no, we are not joining, we are pro-West. And we have seen a lot of things. Actually, in this channel, you're going to see videos of how Brics is growing and growing with Africa. And you know, this time the presidency of Brics is with Russia. And Brics is very much interested in Niger. And you know what they did? So the Prime Minister of Niger, Ali Mohamed Lamine Zein, received a large delegation from the Brics group on January 29, 2024. This meeting demonstrates the growing interest of the Brics in Niger, a landlocked country but rich in natural resources. You know, Brics also looks at a country in itself. If we take you, what are you bringing to the Brics? Like, if you look at what they did by selecting the countries that they did last year, they were selecting those countries which has a lot of petroleum and that can even influence the petrodollar. Saudi Arabia, UAE, Iran, and we saw them becoming big. So if they are able to include AES, not even Niger, because Niger comes as AES, they will have a big advantage. So the discussions formed on strengthening economic and commercial cooperation between Niger and Brics member countries, namely Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Iran, Ethiopia, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. The two parties notably discussed the possibility of partnerships in mining, agriculture, energy, and transport infrastructure sectors. Niger is particularly interested in developing its transport infrastructure, which is essential for its economic development. The Brics, which have significant expertise and resources in this area, could make a significant contribution to Niger and the Alliance of Sahel States. Isn't this wonderful?
It's beautiful. It's a good thing to see that when you work on yourself and you improve, or like we've always been saying, you will attract good things to you. You won't even be going there to beg. They come to you.
And remember, according to IMF, Niger is like the fastest growing country in the world and
first in Africa.
Yeah.
So it comes to show that it's true.
I didn't even know Brics could send delegations.
Imagine that. That's what I'm saying. These guys didn't even have to beg to say, can we join you? No, they're the ones bringing themselves. That is what happens when you work on yourself. The same thing China did. This guy India did. They're getting the respect that they deserve in the global economic stage. So Africa, you are capable. Look at Niger, just one country in Africa. Brics is coming like bees.
And I'm sure it's coming to tell them, yo, would you mind joining Brics next year? But then you'll be surprised if Niger, BURKINAFASO or Mali, those countries, apply to join Brics and they are accepted for the next year.
Yeah, Maponga was saying it's not okay that we just have countries from Africa joining in Brics, South Africa, or Niger. Why can't Africa be one block and say we are joining as a African continent, so that we have like something like BRICS or something like that, But
it could be great, but the problem is, look at Africa. When we talk about Côte d'Ivoire, puppet. When we talk about AES, free. When we talk about Kenya, Germany, Italy, I don't know where. So.
And I still do wish that, as you are saying, AES is the one who might be interested in joining Brics, or who might be eventually joining Brics. I do hope for a bloc, an African bloc that will stand up, even if it's just a group of 10, 15 countries from Africa that we know definitely all these countries are working towards one goal, the development benefit of their population, like what AES is doing. Then we would have a representation, at least, even if it's just 1/3 of the African population, to say we have someone representing us in global bodies like Brics or whatever. But for us to be having one country, Niger, or the other one, it still works. But it's not working as much as we deserve as Africa.
But what I think is, you see, AES is here to show Africans a model of what the African that we want. And that is why even if Nigeria is sanctioning Niger, we see Nigerians say, no, our president, you are not doing the right thing, and we are pro Niger, we are pro AES, but you're in Nigeria, and Nigeria is sanctioned. You see? So those old people will finally fade, and we'll have new leaders who say no. But before then, we need this new model to show Africa the way. And when they continue joining and we see them developing and becoming these beautiful, big, developed countries, we will say it's time even for us to develop. But before then, you cannot enjoy Niger and Nigeria.
Yeah, maybe
because one is controlled, one is free. You see? So
it's
guys,
a matter of time. Africa is indeed waking up.
Yeah. So guys, that is why we always keep on pushing this agenda of the AES, of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger, because this is the Africa we want. And if there will be another country that joins the AES, probably Senegal this year or next year, it will be a beautiful thing for Africa.
What happened to Guinea?
Guinea, we are not sure. We don't know what is happening. You guys have been telling us a lot of things, and we can only say we rest the case until we are sure what is happening. I'm sure the AES knows what is happening.
So for us, we keep spreading the news. And I know some people maybe are wondering, why are these guys always delving into the AES states and Sahel, honestly. But it's just to highlight
to keep reminding our people.
It's possible. And we have an example. This is Burkina Faso. Look at this young guy Traore doing it. Look at Assimi Goïta, very young man standing up for their countries, fearless of whoever comes in their way. Germany, go to hell, we don't need you. Look at all of that. So we can never stop highlighting all this goodness that is coming out of AES, and it's just to show that Africa, it's possible. You can do it, they are doing it, and indeed, the sleeping giant is waking up.
Yeah. So guys, let us know what you think in the comment section. Are you rallying for Niger, maybe Mali and Burkina Faso to join the Brics? And maybe, show us the way as Africa.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.